In the jungle of whispers, dawn breaks, casting an ethereal glow through the ancient trees, where the mist hangs low. Mio, his fur mirroring the twilight sky, surveys his peaceful home with a calm demeanor. A distant rumble shatters the tranquility, signaling an approaching threat. Birds scatter wildly into the canopy, their panicked cries echoing through the trees. Animals panic, their eyes wide with fear as they sense the impending danger. Amidst the treetop village, the tribe's elders gather, their faces etched with the wisdom of generations. Sunlight dapples their faces, casting shadows that dance with the gravity of Nalini's revelation. Nalini speaks, her voice echoing with concern. Disturbances plague the jungle's edge. Her words paint a grim picture. Habitats lie in ruins, and animals scatter in fear. At the jungle's edge, Mayo and his fellow scouts tread cautiously, their senses on high alert. A colossal presence shatters the tranquility. The Great Tusker unleashes its fury upon a nearby grove. With terrifying ease, the Great Tusker obliterates everything in its path, its destructive power on full display. Mayo narrowly escapes the Great Tusker's wrath, the earth trembling beneath the creature's devastating advance. Inside Nalini's hut, torchlight flickers, painting dancing shadows across the woven walls as the night breeze whispers through the village. Nalini, her face a map of time, imparts ancient lore of jungle protectors to Mayo. Your bloodline carries a responsibility. Nalini presents Mayo with a staff carved from wood that glows. The staff casts a soft glow that bathes their faces in ethereal light. Mayo departs his village, the jungle's familiar embrace now a menacing shroud. The jungle's silence unsettles him as he ventures deeper. He follows the Tusker's destructive path, each step a heavy echo in the stillness. The dense foliage looms, obscuring what lurks beyond. Under the merciless sun, Mayo treads across the cracked earth of the dried riverbed. He finds Snap, a small monkey clinging desperately to a withered branch, its eyes filled with sorrow. Mayo extends an offer of hope. Join me, I can help you find a new home. Snap's suspicion hangs heavy in the air. Why should I trust you? With a silent promise, Mayo simply says, watch. Mayo raises his staff, and a soft, warm light radiates from it, filling the desolate landscape with a flicker of magic. Snap's eyes widen in awe. That's amazing. Trust blooms in the parched land as Snap agrees. Okay, I'll go with you. Under the watchful guidance of Snap, Mayo cautiously approaches the sacred pool. Sunlight dances on the tranquil water, reflecting their hopeful search for the ancient turtle, Luna. Snap's voice echoes with conviction. She's here, I can feel her presence, patient, wise, and old as the jungle itself. Mayo calls out, her voice filled with a mix of hope and trepidation. Luna, are you there? A deep, ancient voice resonates from the pool, answering Mayo's call. I have been expecting you, the jungle whispers of your coming. Mayo's plea hangs in the air, desperate and urgent. We need your help, Luna, the Tusker, has not himself. The jungle is dying. Luna's solemn voice reveals the grim truth. The Tusker is indeed in peril. A dark entity has taken root within him, draining the life force of this land. It feeds on his strength and corrupts his spirit. In the dense jungle, Mayo and Tala converge, their meeting heavy with unspoken burdens. Tala, the tigress, displays the marks of her battle, each scar telling a story of resilience and pain. With focused intent, Mayo employs his staff, channeling ancient energies to mend Tala's ravaged flesh. Tala's voice resonates with newfound resolve as she pledges, I will help you. A mysterious breeze guides them through the treacherous ravine. The wind coalesces into Whisper, her ethereal form shimmering in the dappled sunlight. Whisper warns, beware, the Tusker approaches the heart of the jungle. Whisper continues. Tread carefully, Mayo, Snap, and Tala. The group finds a scene of devastation. Moksha stands amidst the destruction, his posture radiating sorrow. Recognition flares in Moksha's eyes as he spots the staff. I recognize that staff. You seek to end the corruption. Moksha vows. I pledge my aid. Moksha mourns. My brother, he was once noble. Now he is lost. Moksha pledges. I will help you defeat him. The temple, shrouded in vines and mystery, looms before the group. A mixture of awe and apprehension marks the faces of Mayo, Snap, Tala, Whisper, and Moksha as they stand before the entrance. Ancient carvings reveal a cycle of guardians, each staff bearing symbols that ignite a spark of recognition. Mayo steps forward, his eyes widening as he recognizes the Carvinga mirror of his own destiny. Jungle creatures with glowing red eyes emerge from the dense foliage, ambushing Mayo and her friends. Reacting instantly, Mayo channels energy through the staff. A surge of light erupts, momentarily freeing the creatures from an unseen force. The creatures, momentarily released, look around in confusion. In the ancient temple, Luna, cloaked and serene, guides Mayo through the sacred ritual. Mayo closes his eyes, and the temple fills with chanting. Focus, Mayo. Let your spirit flow like the river. See with your heart, not your eyes. Mayo's breathing deepens as a faint, ethereal glow radiates from him. Mayo's consciousness drifts, soaring through swirling colors and indistinct shapes. In the spirit realm, a massive, corrupted Tusker thrashes in agony. Dark energy coils around the Tusker like thorny vines, trapping the noble creature within. Mayo sees the pain, the fear, the essence of the noble creature trapped within. A wave of understanding washes over Mio as he realizes the truth. He must not destroy the Tusker, but free him from the corruption that binds him. The companions arrive at the heart of the jungle, where a massive tree pulses with ominous energy. The area around the tree is devastated, a testament to the raw power it wields. The Tusker stands before the heart of the jungle, drawing power from the ancient tree. The Tusker's form glows brighter as the tree's energy courses through the air. The devastated landscape reflects the growing intensity of the Tusker's absorption. The Tusker gains more power, the jungle around him trembles. The battle erupts in the jungle's heart, each companion unleashing their unique powers against the monstrous Tusker. Meo, staff in hand, lunges forward, determined to strike the beast. Meo is standing with the staff, determined to strike the beast. In the jungle's heart, Meo extends the ancient staff, touching the great Tusker with gentle reverence. A sinister shadow violently breaks free from the great Tusker, lunging hungrily towards Meo. A chilling voice echoes. At last, a worthy vessel. Your ancestors denied me, but you will be mine. Deep within the jungle, Meo convulses, light and darkness locked in silent combat. A silent struggle unfolds, blue light battling the encroaching darkness. Tala watches Meo's transformation with growing horror. Snap and Whisper exchange a worried glance, helpless in the face of Meo's torment. Moksha's expression is a mask of fear as he watches Meo's spirit waver. Great Tusker observes with deep concern as Meo fights for control. The encroaching darkness threatens to engulf Meo entirely. Deep in the jungle, Meo calls upon his connection to the earth, preparing for a final confrontation. With a surge of power, Meo channels his will, directing the entity toward the staff. The entity writhes, struggling against Meo's command, as the staff glows with ominous energy. Meo's resolve hardens, his focus unwavering as he pushes the entity into its prison. The Tusker collapses, released from the entity's grip, but weakened by the ordeal. The staff now pulses with a dark light, containing the entity's power. In the heart of the jungle, the great Tusker awakens, his eyes clear with newfound understanding. Sunlight pierces the dense canopy, bathing the jungle in golden light. Meo stands tall, Snap perched on his shoulder, with Tala and Whisper faithfully at his side. From a distance, Moksha observes with a knowing gaze. A voice echoes through the jungle. The entity returns periodically. It must be contained, and only a guardian can do it. The voice continues, filled with conviction. Meo, you have proven yourself worthy. An eerie stillness descends upon the jungle, yet the staff in Meo's hand pulses with a malevolent light, a growing threat. Far away, the jungle itself begins to succumb. Trees wither, leaves turning brown and falling, as the entity's power intensifies. Meo turns to his comrades. Snap, Tala, Whisper, and Mokshahi's face hardening with resolve, prepared for the battle ahead. He stands resolute, ready to confront the darkness that looms, with Snap, Tala, Whisper, and Moksha standing behind him.